Hi there, my name is Chris Benavides, and I'm here with Lisa Sacchetti of the Renaissance Network, President, CEO, Founder, all those titles, yeah. So, Lisa, can you just give us a little background on the Renaissance Network and your purpose and what you guys do here?
Sure. So we've been around for 20 years. We are the leader in sales, marketing, and executive team expansion for companies that sell into the education market, both domestically and throughout Europe as well. And we do a lot of international work. So we help organizations that are in a expansion mode bring on talent.
Awesome, fantastic. So today's video, we actually wanted to dive in a little bit further into the reference check process. So naturally, there's an evaluation process for all candidates when any company's hiring, and part of that process, hopefully for most companies, is the reference check process. So maybe you could tell us a little bit about what the Renaissance Network does today for your reference check process, and then maybe we can just dive in a little bit further into some more details.
So the reference check process that we use today is what's called a blind reference checking system. So it's a web-based system. We use it very early on in the process. And what it does is enables people giving references to answer truthfully and anonymously so that we are getting data about candidates that's actual real data, rather than the classic reference checking where you are calling up a person and they're telling you all the great things because they kind of have to.
And that's kind of the old way to do it, correct?
Exactly. That's the old way to do it.
Right,
yeah.
And that's how most companies sort of...
I think most of the vast majority of the companies out there in all industries still do reference checking systems. Reference checking's that way.
Yeah, and that's just the old process to do it. So why did you ultimately switch? What was sort of the indicator? What was it like? We were doing it this way, but it's just not effective.
So our job is to prevent bad hires. Mm-hmm. So obviously our primary job is to find great people, but the most important part is making sure that our clients don't hire bad people too.
Yeah.
So that means that we have to use as many tools available to us to weed out the candidates that are not going to be right for our clients. So we've been able to find that this reference checking system has gone from 95% positive reference checking down to 60%. So we've been able to eliminate about 35% of the candidate pool overall for just switching this one method in terms of reference checking. So we've been able to knock out 35% of what would have been potentially bad hires for our clients.
Right, and how does that process happen, right? So if you think about just the reference check process, references are there to give information, right? So how does this process, in terms of the data that you gather, what are some of the things, or what are some of the questions that it might ask depending on the level of the person or the position that they're trying to go for? What are some of the things that you've seen in this process that's different from the old reference check?
So this process, each position has its own set of questions. So if it's a worldwide VP of sales, the questions are going to be very different than if it is a marketing automation expert.
Sure.
So the questions are going to be geared toward the particular position.
Right.
There's about 50 questions for each of the references, and this data is then aggregated. So each candidate needs to put 5 people into the reference checking system, minimum of 5. All of those people's answers are aggregated into a report that we're able to look at the report and see where this person ended up overall in terms of professionalism, work ethic, if it's sales quota attainment.
Sure.
And this report gives us all that data in a nice to use format, and we can also use that data to compare to other candidates.
Yeah, which is super nice. When you have that data, what ultimately does that mean in terms of hiring risk, right? So if we're talking about time or resources, what does that mean for your clients, for you, for the Renaissance Network, and how do you guys utilize that?
So we're able to eliminate bad hires by, I'd say, 30%, because we're able to take out the emotion of giving reference checking and making it automated and blind, so that we're able to eliminate hiring risks, which, as you know, when you make a bad hire, you are not only just spending the cost of that particular hire, but it's the future cost of that person not producing, et cetera. So we're able to eliminate hiring risk, which is a massive piece of important data for our clients.
Exactly. And then ultimately that's just huge impact on that company.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So would you ever go back to the old way?
No way. No way. Nope.
Yeah. It's just not effective, and you guys know this now for a fact. It's almost like a scientifically It's like a scientific
Absolutely.
theory almost.
Yeah.
It's like scientifically proven, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, great. So if I was somebody interested and I wanted to know more about the reference check process and how the Renaissance Network goes about it, how do I get in contact with Lisa Sacchetti at the Renaissance Network?
So you can call us
Yep.
at 617-796-9200, or you can email me at lisas@ren-network.com,
Mhm.
and I'd be happy to fill you in on more information.
All right, fantastic. Well, we hope this video was informational. And again, if you do have any questions for Lisa, go ahead and shoot her an email or give us a call. Thank you.